Hey, Roman Trester here with Peak Fitness, and today is another 2 in 10 video. And today, guys, it's gonna be chest and back. So like I stated in the introduction, guys, today's another 2 in 10, and it's chest and back. So we're kind of deviating from what the 2 in 10 was when we first started, which was just focusing on one particular muscle group, and we were doing 2 exercises that hit all, if not, majority if not all the muscles in that particular muscle group. But I realized that most people are on some type of workout program where they're doing either opposing muscle groups, a split upper lower, or sometimes they're doing like a push muscle group, so it's like a back and such as chest and tris, or pull like back and bis. I understand that. So in today's and the next few 2 in 10s, it's gonna be just 2 exercises that you can do in 10 minutes, but they're not gonna be focused on just one muscle group. So in today, guys, it's gonna be one muscle or one exercise that's gonna hit a good chunk of the chest muscles, and one exercise that's gonna hit a good chunk of the back muscles. Now, this is not gonna hit all of them. So again, guys, like I stated in like all of my videos, Peak Fitness is about doing things at home with little to no gym equipment, or having things that you have laying around, such as a backpack, water jugs, maybe some of you have elastic bands or resistance bands and resistance tubings. But the 2 in 10 series is geared towards for both people who are going to the gym and working out at home. Now, this workout, guys, I'm going to be giving you guys a alternate version for the gym. So you notice when I talk about the chest exercise, it's going to be at home, but I'm going to give you a gym version. Now, because we are only doing one exercise per muscle group, please understand that this is not going to hit all of the muscle groups. And it may not even hit, or if it does hit all the muscle groups, it may not make certain muscle groups as intense. So for example, in today's chest exercise, it's gonna hit all of the chest, but it's predominantly just gonna hit the mid-chest line. It's not gonna hit a lot of the upper chest or the lower. Luckily, the chest, it's all of it contracts or none of it contracts, but there is plenty of proof out there that show that if you're doing, say, like an upper chest exercise, is predominantly engaging the upper chest muscles and very little of the bottom. So what we're looking for in these next few 2 in 10s is how well-rounded the exercise is gonna be, for that particular muscle group. So we know it's not gonna hit all of them. Now, with that being said, 2 in 10, guys, is for those people who need to get a workout in but don't have a lot of time. It's either do something or nothing. So this is gonna help you guys to do something rather than nothing. So let's get into the workout. So the first exercise, guys, is going to be a cable crossover. So if you are at home, you need yourself a resistance band or a tubing, and you need to wrap around something. Like here, I have my squat rack or power rack, whatever you want to call it. You don't have this, fine. It could be like a fence post if you have it, a garage door track, doorknob. Be careful with that because I've had them slip on me, but that's all you're really gonna need for today. And what you're gonna wanna do is you wanna go ahead and get yourself so you have enough tension doing it, and you wanna start with your arms slightly behind the body so you get a good stretch in the pec. Now, when doing this, guys, think of the shoulders being back and down. We wanna have good scapular retraction and depression, so that way we're gonna keep the shoulders, the delts, out of this particular workout. We want the chest to do all the work. So as you come across, you wanna think about moving the elbows and trying to get the elbows to touch. So that way we're gonna get a good contraction throughout the entire chest muscle, to include getting that good line that goes right down the center of the chest. So that way you get good chest separation there, and you can get well-developed and defined muscles. Now, when you do this, guys, make sure you don't bring or allow the shoulders to roll forward. So like I said, keep them back and down. And also when you do this, alternate the arms. So every other, obviously, rep, your arms are gonna change from upper or lower. So keep that in mind, so that way we're gonna keep things even. Now you're gonna do this for as long as you can. Now make sure when you're doing this, you breathe and you really contract the chest. You should feel it a lot. That's why I want you to come in and hold it there for about a second or so you really can feel that contraction in the chest. Once you get tired, you wanna stop, turn around, and we're gonna go to the next exercise, and that's going to be a cable row. Now again, you're gonna just keep the band exactly where it's at. You don't need to adjust it, the height or anything like that. Just keep where it's at, and you wanna go ahead and do the row. Start with your arms front, guys, and this is one time where it's really okay, allow the shoulders to kind of roll forward, so that way you can use your scapular retraction to help as part of the back workout. You don't necessarily have to, you can always keep them back so that way you keep it out of it, but I would recommend just allow them to go forward a little bit so that way as you pull back, you're getting a little extra muscle activation in the back since this is a back workout. And the reason we want to do the cable rows is that it's going to hit a lot of the back muscles. It's not going to isolate any particular muscle group better than the other, except maybe some of the lats and the rhomboids in there, but that's about it. Now, if your arms are close to your side, it's predominantly lats. If your arms are flared out, elbows are flared out to up like this, shoulder width, you're predominantly working your delts, your rear delts. So by keeping them at a 45-degree angle, you're gonna hit a lot of the back muscle. So try to keep your elbows in a 45-degree angle as you pull back. Also, when you're pulling back, again, think about trying to bring the elbows together and touching. That way you get a good, solid contraction. Also, when you go back, if you really wanted to, try to hold it there for an extra second before you go back forward. So that way, again, you're gonna hold that muscle group and have a little bit of an isometric hold. So that way, you'll contract the muscle a little longer and harder so you can get a good workout. Now, as soon as you're done doing that, and you'll get tired, you go ahead and go right back into doing your cable crossovers. Now the 2 and 10, guys, is designed so that way there is no break. You're working out constantly. And this particular workout here, there should not be any break whatsoever. Whereas in the other ones, if you're working chest, we did 2 chest exercises, you may have gotten tired and may need to take a 30-second break. In this case here, there is absolutely no break. The reason being is we are working 2 opposing muscle groups or 2 different muscle groups. So we're working the chest, and as soon as you're done, your back is not being involved in this workout. And as soon as you're done with the chest, you turn around and doing your back, your chest is now resting. So the opposite muscle group has a chance to rest while the other one is working. So with that, guys, that's today's workout. If you're at the gym, all you need is a cable machine. You can do all this stuff on the cable machine. You can do your rows on a cable machine, and you can go ahead and do your cable crossovers again on a cable machine. So if you have luxuries to do those there, go for it. Now with that, guys, that's today's workout. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you've got any comments or suggestions, leave those down below in the comments section. Also, don't forget to click subscribe and hit that bell for more notifications so that way when videos come out, you guys will be notified. With that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.